Skyrim released 11 years ago, and to this day is probably one of the most popular fantasy RPGs out there. And over that 11 years, 30 million copies of Skyrim have been sold across multiple platforms. One of the highest praises you can give an RPG is to say it is like Skyrim. Oh, it's very similar to Skyrim. So picture this, it's 3 AM in the morning, I'm browsing YouTube, and out of nowhere this video gets put in my suggested feed. The title of the video is of course, "This Skyrim clone is causing an uproar." And you know what? That piqued my interest.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
And for the next 4 minutes, I was sold a game which was supposed to be like Skyrim.
After playing this game for around 30-ish hours, I have to say I am completely blown away at the potential this game has. It features a lot of content very similar to Skyrim.
I was sold on the thought of Skyrim 2.0. There was, however, a warning as to why I shouldn't just rush out and buy this game.
But looking at the current state of the game, it's better to wait until we get more updates and bug fixes from the developers. I've said earlier, and I'm going to say it again, that Isles of Adalar definitely has the potential and the foundation to become one of the best upcoming RPGs in the future.
But I didn't wait, did I? It was too late for me. I had already gone to Steam, added this game to my basket, paid the £15, and started playing. And I can wholeheartedly say, with my hand on heart, that I now have severe trust issues. It's like I can hear them hitting me, but I can't see them hitting me. Mainly because they haven't got their weapons out. Oh, they've appeared to have died. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day has started rolling. Why am I rolling? Why is this even a feature? I'm actually quite surprised at how in-depth the character creation. What? My game's just crashed. Are you fucking kidding me? So apparently you just roll. You just keep on rolling. I don't understand how I'm missing. This makes no sense to me. 6.5 hours later. And I'm still fucking rolling. What the fuck is going on? You can always tell when a game is going to be good just by judging its menu music. Let's move on, shall we? I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, why am I picking on this indie title, you horrible bastard? But in order to understand why I'm making this video, I have to give you a very brief and quick history lesson. So let's start with the basics. So who were the developers behind this title? And I already can tell what you're thinking. With those graphics and that janky gameplay, it can only be Todd Howard himself. And sadly, it wasn't. It wasn't Bethesda. No, it was a little unknown indie studio called Peakway Software. Judging by the official YouTube channel for Peakway Software, this title has been in development for at least 6 years. And within that 6 years, not only has the title of this game changed, but they also went ahead and set up a Kickstarter. Sadly, they didn't hit their loose target of $200,000, but they did manage to raise a significant chunk of change, which was clearly just the right amount of money for them to carry on developing this blockbuster title. On the 10th of November 2019, Isles of Adalar was officially a free demo on Steam. As you can imagine, having a correlation to a popular IP such as The Elder Scrolls, it drove up a certain amount of interest. There was a significant amount of views on YouTube about this title, there was definitely a buzz about this game, and any bugs or janky gameplay were just ignored because, do you know what? This is a small indie studio and it has potential. This game has potential. Oh. There's a bug. Oh, the game crashed. Oh no. Oh no. My own personal experience with the game and the bugs so far is that the combat doesn't work, hits don't register, enemies regenerate health quicker than you can do damage, and there's all sorts of weird shit like arrows flying in from behind you as opposed to out of your bow. But anyway, I digress. And then on the 22nd of Feb 2021, another huge announcement. This game was gonna be early access. For a whole £15, you could have access to this game, play it early, give feedback to the devs, and play a significant part in the life cycle of this title. And for the most part, there were updates to the game, there were patches, and there seemed to be some level of communication. Until all of a sudden, there wasn't. In October 2021, unbeknown to the players of this game, they were getting their last patch. For the next year on the official Discord, there was nothing but radio silence from the devs. Questions went unanswered on the Steam community page, and yes, you guessed it, there were no further uploads on the official YouTube channel. But despite all this, you could still purchase early access to this title. With no communication, people started to speculate as to what had happened to the devs of this game. Some went as far as to say that maybe the devs from North Carolina were actually Russian and they got conscripted into the army, or perhaps they'd succumbed to that pesky 19 virus. But little did they know that their patience would pay off, and eventually the devs would have an update. On the 5th of Feb 2023, an update was posted on the official Steam page.
Dear Isles of Adalar community, I would like to take a moment to express my appreciation for your support and to provide an update on the status of the game. I regret to inform you that I have not been able to post updates over the past year. In April 2021, my partner stepped away from the project and I took on additional work to make ends meet. As a result, progress on the game was slow and I was unable to work on it full time. However, I am excited to announce that I am now working on a new, smaller game. This game is a single-player, turn-based, roguelike dungeon crawler that I hope to have completed by 2024. I am using this opportunity to apply what I have learned and develop a plan for addressing some of the challenges in Isles of Adalar. My goal is to generate enough revenue from this new project to hopefully return to Isles of Adalar. I am currently not seeking funding or volunteers, as I simply need time to work on the game. I understand that this may be disappointing news for some of you, but I want to assure you that I am still committed to bringing you the best possible gaming experience in my current venture. I appreciate your continued support and understanding as I work towards this goal. Special shout out to @Fall Damage for the recent review. You can find it here. Please note that I am working alone and only part-time on the game, so I may not be able to provide regular updates or respond to all questions at this time. I will keep you informed as I get closer to releasing the new game. Thank you again for your support and I hope to have some exciting updates for you in the near future. Kevin Nelson, Peakway Software.
As you can imagine, the comment section had some very choice words to say about this update, and understandably so. It's hard to assess whether this is a sinister act or just someone who overreached on their project. My personal opinion is I'm going to be getting my money back for this game because I have a very strong feeling that this game will never ever release. If anything, this is a prime example of buyer beware when buying into any early access game. But what's your opinion on the subject? Do you think this game had potential? Do you still play this game? Am I being too harsh? I'd love to know your thoughts on this. And on that bombshell, I'm going to end the video. By all means, if you've liked my content, give it a like, maybe consider subscribing, and I'll leave a couple of videos on screen right now, which you might find interesting. And on that, I'll catch you in a bit. Bye bye.